just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. And that's through there for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 1 and 2.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. But it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Twins,
now Correa up to hit.
Correa.
Squirts away a little bit. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. And the right-hander deals. Splits the plate, 2-1 now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third, left fielder
Here's Trevor Larnach. Wheeler, 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023.
Let's go, Zach.
0-1. Swings through that one. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Ball.
And a foul ball. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one the other way, and no one can get there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. That one ripped, but foul. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. And just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is outside. Way inside. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 outs, bases full. Here's Royce Lewis. And misses inside. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Twins leave the bases loaded. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and here is Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses. That catches the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Turner now. Right side, hard hit. France steps on the bag, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Foul ball there. 2 out, space is empty. And now the count is even.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That clips the corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Harper off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. And that's in for a strike. Fastball is outside. Second inning here, no score. And that just misses.
2-2 to count.
That one not close. And the count's full. To the right side. Stop. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's outside. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, designated
Showed a
hitter
willingness to
Willie
drive that
Castro.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This is Willie Castro. Ball
Inside,
one there.
ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball,
Ooh,
1 strike.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And here comes
off
Alec
for the
Bohm.
Phillies, third baseman Alec Bohm.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Lee makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. Right side. On to France. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto. First pitch just misses. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Twins,
on to the third inning. Here's
Carlos
the shortstop
Correa.
at the plate. Carlos Correa. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Just missed. Correa with a swing and a deep drive, left field. That's carrying well. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Nobody out. Runner at first. Two now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and it's a full count. stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and
Now
things can
batting,
get out of hand in a
right
hurry in
fielder,
these
Matt
situations, so he's
Wallner.
going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So digging in, Matt Wallner worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there
Now
pays
batting,
off for him.
third
He didn't have to
baseman,
tag and
Royce
go,
Lewis.
but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now here is Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Larnach at third, Buxton at first, 1 gone. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just locked him up right there for the second
Now
out,
batting,
and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be
Ty
thinking about
Hayes.
for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
On the ground, Turner. They limit the damage here. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third.
Phillies.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Lopez back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Correa. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
Put a pretty good
batting,
jolt into that one.
designated
Great
hitter,
swing, nice balance and
Kyle
weight transfer.
Schwarber.
And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missing inside. One down, Phillies down a run. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That
the first
fastball on the
baseman,
pitch before was up. It was very
Harper.
competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that one wrapped foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. struck out towards right center. Way back there. See you later. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. That just misses. 1-2 to count.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brooks Lee. Right through there for a strike. Lee, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And a good eye there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one a little bit high.
2-0.
Just missed. Carlos Correa would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And there's the automatic. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Wheeler with a throw over. Castro back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Castro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Two outs. And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
First and second, 2 outs. Trevor Larnach digs in now, 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. One runs in, and the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Sliced hard but foul. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Bottom
Leading
4,
off
and now
for
it's
the
Alec
Phillies,
Bohm.
third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Falling behind 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Two now. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now batting Max Kepler. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. To the right side, Lee. Slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, J.T. Realmuto.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Oh, 0-2 now. And
1
downstairs.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching
Joe
for the
Ross
Phillies,
takes over on the mound.
number 41.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Wallner into box again, takes a strike.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Castellanos makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
And now for the Twins, Ty France. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, brings it in for the third out. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Twins 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, stepping in, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And ball one. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Singled and scored his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Wallner under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Ross back to work. The other way, fair ball.
Well, that was an important at-bat
Now
this
batting,
game, so
catcher,
great job there
Ryan
stepping up to
Jeffers.
the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the
Ball one,
catcher,
no strike.
Ryan Jeffers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Got it! Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Willie Castro. Fought off foul. That one the other way, flips it. There's one, and that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here in Philadelphia,
Leading off
Trey Turner
for
at the plate.
Phillies,
If you don't get ahead in the
Trey
count, you can forget
Turner.
about having any success against him.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in
Now
the
batting,
zone
the
on
first
plane
baseman,
for an extended
Bryce
period of time.
Harper.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing called strike. No balls, two strikes. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Alcala, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The changeup missing. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
batting,
gear and
right
go a long
fielder,
way to track that
Nick
one down.
Castellanos.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Throw over to first, and Turner's back in. And that is out of play. Turner leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just missed. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pablo Lopez. Done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
Minnesota.
pitcher coming on, the veteran,
Number
Danny
54.
Coulon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Coulon.
left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner at first with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Two outs. And another ball. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and
Now
walked the
batting,
hitter. Man, you got to
catcher,
challenge the guy with the fastball.
Realmuto.
First and second, 2 outs. It'll bring up JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Chop to the right side. France gets it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2.
Pitching
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
50.
Orion Kerkering.
Orion Kerkering.
And here comes
Leading
Carlos
off
Correa.
for the Twins, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder Trevor
Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. The tying run at the plate. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado up and throwing. Strom also throwing. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm toss to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th. This is Bryson Stott.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering, and it just misses. Coulombe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Up next for the Phillies.
2 down, bases empty.
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
Schwarber.
Ball
Ball
one
one.
there.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 2. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now for the Twins,
Leading off for
Matt
the Twins,
Wallner.
right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Next offering is down low. And that one is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now it's going to be Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Strom, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
They say he won.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Inside ball.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ty France. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one. Now it's 3-2. Brooks Lee waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Matt Strom will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So they turn to their closer, Jordan Romano.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
So man aboard, Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. There's a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. That one a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that'll do it. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 2.
Pitching for
Back
Minnesota,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
number
roll into the
66,
bottom of the 8th. Jorge Alcala.
Alcala.
Trey Turner
Leading
now.
off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in. Left field. Larnach on his way over. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010.
One more time.
And that one upstairs. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Brock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. That's out to center field. Buxton sizing it up. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
A little bit low. And the count is 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Two outs. That one to first. France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 2. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Romano, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. That one misses, and that's ball one. Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
The Twins down to their final out. At the plate, Carlos Correa. Flares it into the outfield. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.